Country is brought to you by JBL Travel Group, the official travel company of Tiki Man Radio. When planning your next getaway, trust Joe Leo and his staff to make the most of your budget and design the perfect getaway. They specialize in cruises, all-inclusive resort, destination weddings, and much, much more. JBL Travel Group is only one phone call away, so give them a call at 732-831-5200. Doesn't cost you any extra, so why wouldn't you? Goaltending Services, GTS Charters in Key West, Florida. They offer unique, private, custom charters you can choose from: 4-hour, 6-hour, half-day, or even full-day excursions. Plus, they will provide you with all the amenities that you need while out on the water. But before you get on the boat, make sure you visit GTS Outfitters. GTS Outfitters is Goaltending Services retail store. They have everything you're going to need for your day out on the water. You can grab drinks, snacks, as well as get your GTS merchandise and souvenirs from local Key West artists. GTS Outfitters is located above the Hurricane Hole restaurant at the dock. For more information about charters or the Outfitter store, give them a call at 305-916-0990. Also brought to you by Party Dog Entertainment. Party Dog Entertainment is B-Dawg and Lou's event DJ service. They offer a customized DJ experience. They will work with you to create a custom playlist for your event, regardless if you have a graduation, a wedding, birthday party. It doesn't matter what the occasion. B-Dawg and Lou will create the perfect playlist for your event. B-Dawg and Lou are always the life of the party and will make sure that your group stays engaged and has a great time. Party Dog Entertainment is located in Chattanooga, Tennessee, but B-Dawg and Lou will travel to your event within a reasonable distance. For more information, give them a call, 423-847-2454, or email at partydogentertainment@gmail.com. Party Dog Entertainment, it's a howling good time. Tropical Country is broadcasting live on TikiManRadio.com, the free Tiki Man Radio app, and the Tiki Man Radio YouTube channel, courtesy of the MFG Records Tropical Live Cam. MFG Records, music for grown-ups.
Uh-oh, guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Hump Day!
Going on around town. It's one rowdy cowboy throwdown here in H-Town, where we're stronger than a hurricane. From miles around, the best of the best come here to put their tough to the test. Give it all for gold or go home broke when they open up that gate. Welcome to the show, welcome to the home of the world's biggest rodeo, where the stars light up the night underneath that Texas sky. Welcome to the show, are you ready for a ride? Yeah, you better buckle up and hold on tight, where the Bayou City streets meet the country roads. Welcome to the show. It's a Houston tradition, 4-H, FFA, and Go Texan. And you can bet, son, it's gonna be around a long, long time. When these riders and ropers give it their best, we'll show them how loud the hometown crowd can get. 'Cause tonight, y'all, we all got a little bit of cowboy deep inside. Welcome to the show, welcome to the home of the world's biggest rodeo, where the stars light up the night underneath that Texas sky. Welcome to the show, are you ready for a ride? Yeah, you better buckle up and hold on tight, where the Bayou City streets meet the country roads. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, are you ready for a ride? Yeah, you better buckle up and hold on tight, where the Bayou City streets meet the country roads. Where the Bayou City streets meet these country roads. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Oh, yeah. It's Wednesday night. Happy Hump Day, everybody, and welcome to Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou right here on Tiki Man Radio. I'm B-Dawg. She is Lou.
Hey, y'all.
I brought you up on the camera first.
You did. I'm not used to that.
I thought I'd just throw you a curveball for the heck
thanks.
of it.
Thanks for that.
Hey, welcome to the show. We're going to have a great night tonight. We got a ton. Matter of fact, I said we have a boatload of brand new music to play for the show tonight. My gosh. Let me just run down the list of all the people that have got new music out to us this week. Erica Sunshine Lee, she has got new music that she put out this very recently there. Our buddies, the Boomtown Saints, got new music they released. We have Manalo. He's got new music. Brighton Stoll's got new music, as well as, let's see, Hurricane Highway, our good friends out there. They got new music, as well as Derek James, a former guest here on the show.
Awesome.
He's got new music, and the list just goes on and on and on of the new music that we got in the playlist for tonight, which I'm really, really excited about.
I am too. I love, a lot of our friends are on there. And
Absolutely.
speaking of our friends, congratulations to everyone who made the final ballot for the TRMAs.
Yes, congratulations to everybody. Of course, as far as this station, Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man, and also Coastal Confessions made it to the final roundup for live radio programming. So that's pretty exciting right there.
Absolutely.
Our show, we got snubbed again,
It's all right. I'm still waiting on the SAC Awards.
No CMA. Well, we got to be there to win. We already got told that. So no CMAs, no ACMs, no SACs, just nothing.
It'll be all right. Story of our life.
Story of our life. But it's all right. But we are super excited for all of our friends who are on that final ballot. I went in last night and I put in my votes. So if you are a member of the TRMA, your ballot should be in your emails. Don't do like I did, because I did not get to vote in the early round.
No.
Because you
waited a little too long.
No. What happened is I was waiting and waiting and waiting. I'm like, I haven't seen my ballot. And then I found it in my spam folder. And, of course, the day I found it, it was the day after the votes were supposed to be in. So I didn't get to vote in the early rounds because I had to fix that. I don't know why. Everything I get from the TRMA goes to my inbox. For some odd reason, that ballot did not. So
that's weird.
Yeah, it was weird. But I did get to vote in the final round. I corrected it, so I did get the email for the final round ballots. So, yeah, I got my votes in last night. So hopefully
good.
We'll see what happens. And good luck to everybody that is in the running for those, because, that's a pretty big deal. And they take pride in that. And just being nominated is a big deal. And we had a lot of our friends who were nominated for the very first time this year. So, congratulations on that. And I'm sure as time goes on, you'll make it over to that final ballot. I never guess we will, but I'm sure everybody
never say
else will.
never.
Well, I have my theories.
Listen, lots of people do.
I know. So, well, a lot of people, they don't consider us, trop rock because, we play. We're country. We're country, but you look at our playlist. There's a lot of coastal artists that are in our playlist each and every week, because what we play independent country as well as our coastal artists with a country vibe, and there are a lot of them out there.
Yes, there are.
So we play a lot of our trop rockers and coastal Americana singer-songwriter friends each and every week right here. So
that's right.
But it is what it is.
It'd be fun.
We don't do it for the awards. We do it because we have fun, and we love to hang out with you here each and every Wednesday night.
That's right.
Let me tell you, I needed this more this week than previous weeks. And I know it seems like I say that every week, but I really needed to get to tonight. Today sucked. Yesterday sucked. Yesterday sucked, but today sucked more.
Worser.
It was worser. But thank goodness for Wednesday nights, because we get to come in here, hang out with our friends, listen to some fantastic music,
and soak in the positivity,
stitch that negativity, and soak in some positivity, which I wish a lot more of the world would do.
Yes, especially on days like today.
Without getting too deep into it, our thoughts and prayers go with the people down in Georgia.
Absolutely.
That are dealing with that situation, because that's only a couple hours from us here. So, definitely.
About 100 miles.
That we're thinking of them. But
Absolutely.
Put on to the show and have some good fun. How about we got shout outs?
We have a couple.
Well, let's say hello.
So, Dorothy. Hello, Aunt Dorothy.
Hello.
She's out there in California. Ed the Train Man is out there tonight. Hello to you, sir. Maureen is out there.
Hello, Mo.
So, hey, Mo. And Mr. Mark Mulch is out there as well.
Hey, Mark. And Mark was one of them ones who was got nominated this year. And congratulations on that.
Absolutely. And the lovely Larice. Hello to you.
Hello, Larice.
Pauline Yendow. Hello.
Hey, Pauline.
Barry D.
Barry D. Hey.
And then Mr. Manalo. Manalo.
Which, of course, we already mentioned. We have brand new music from Manalo to debut here tonight.
And he commented and said, thank you so much for playing the song.
Absolutely. Like we say, we're not all about country music. We're also about our friends. And our friends, when they put out great music, you just don't put music in a box. And
that's right.
And Manalo's one of them. We consider him a good friend, and good
and he's
music.
Got that.
Good music is good music.
So Manalo has kind of that. I'm gonna sneeze. Hold on.
Let me mute the mic.
Sorry, guys.
Don't be going over there blowing your brains out there.
Sorry, guys. It is getting fall. Okay.
The allergies are kicking in.
Oh Lord, it's awful. So Manalo kind of reminds me of James Taylor a little bit. When I listen to him sing, a lot of his stuff, he just has that James Taylor vibe to me, and I love me some James Taylor. So I'm super excited.
I would agree with that.
Yeah. So I could sit and listen to Manalo for hours and hours. Speaking of that, we did get to listen to Manalo and Mark Mulch's song over at the Tiki Bar last week.
Yeah, well, we played it right here on the show.
Well, yeah, but we also it was on when we were at the Tiki Bar,
just hanging out. Yeah,
just hanging out on Monday. Mm-hmm. So that's really the only song that stuck with me. Mm-hmm. I heard Mark Mulch's voice, and I was like, "Wait, what song is this?" And then I realized it was the two of them.
Well, I think they would agree. I think it's the same thing for us. We're in here, we're prepping for a show. We have music on a playlist. Mm-hmm. We sit and play it here in studio, and sometimes we're doing other things. We're listening to the music, but when you're just hanging out at the Tiki Bar, having a drink, just kicking back and relaxing, you hear the music in a whole different way.
Yeah, really. And I think you turn into a fan rather than...
Yeah, and I think maybe they can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's probably the same thing with them. They hear the song over and over and over being in the studio, but it hits completely different when they hear it on the radio. So, yeah.
I can tell you for some other artists, that is absolutely the case. Yeah. Hello to Mr. Callie McCool.
Over on the left coast.
He said hello from hot as hell, North Cal.
Well, I'll tell you what, Callie, I don't know what the temperature, it was 90 degrees is what my thermometer said today. I don't know what the humidity level was, but it was 90 actual.
But by Friday morning, it's supposed to be in the 50s.
I always say, I know this is horrible and people are going to yell at me and be mad, but once I have to go back to school, go back to work.
You ready for fall?
Summer's over. Let's bring on fall. It's football weather, by God. So let's just move on with it. Get the cooler weather so I can get out the jeans, get out the boots, put on the flannels, and start being the country boy that I am.
Well, I'm not going to lie. The first time that I'm able to wear jeans in the fall, put my jeans and my boots on, it is just heavenly.
I got a problem, though, this year.
Your boots don't fit anymore.
Neither do my jeans.
Well, that's true.
And not because I grew out of them. I don't know what happened, but they stretched. I always say my clothes shrunk. My clothes, they just stretched.
I was going to say this year it's the opposite.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but I did. I was going through my closet, and I'm like, and I did clean out my closet a lot. 2 big garbage bags.
Yes, you did.
think the Tiki Man cleaned out house, house, and there was things that was like, I got to leave some stuff, or I ain't gonna have anything to wear.
Right.
And I got to my jeans, I put my jeans on, and I'm like, I kept like 2 pair, and that's only because right now I can, as I say, gut the belt up to be able to still wear them. But
and they didn't look ridiculous. There were a couple that looked pretty ridiculous.
Yeah. So I guess we're gonna have to go.
We're gonna go shopping.
We're gonna have to do some shopping. If the reversing thing doesn't stop, since I've been back to school, I haven't been as active. I haven't been able to walk every day like I was walking, and I was walking 10, 13 miles every day. And now if I'm getting 3 days a week, I'm lucky. And by being at work, I'm getting falling into that habit of because a big part of my job is I'm very stagnant because I'm sitting and staring at monitors all day. So, I'm a guy with ADD, and what happens when guys with ADD are watching TV?
Snack.
You got a snack. And well, I had healthy snacks for a while, and then I started jumping into the candy dish for the stuff that I have for the kids. And so, since school started, I gained 5 pounds back. I'm like, oh, this has got to stop. So I'm hiding the candy for myself.
Good.
I told the secretary, I said, lock this up and only give it to me on Fridays when I go pass that stuff out. Just hide it from me. And I'm going to get back to try to walking more. I mean, obviously Tuesdays and Wednesdays, that's a prep night for the show. Wednesday night, we're obviously here for the show. So
right.
I got to get more committed to it on the weekends as well. I may have to start getting up early and going for my walk before the Sunday show, because Sundays have been typically my day off. But now that I'm taking Tuesdays and Wednesdays off of the show, I guess I'm going to have to get up
or we're going to have to go in the afternoon.
No.
I know you don't like to walk in the afternoons.
No. I tell you what, I started Saturday morning, and I tell you, Saturday morning, I started out about I think 6:30 is when I shoved off from the starting line. And I tell you what, I'd been doing, 13 miles or so, not a problem. By mile 11, I was dead, and I had to do something that I only had to do once, and that was actually, I had to stop.
Yeah.
I had to stop, actually take a break, get a drink of water before I could finish the last couple of miles. And it was just because the heat and the humidity got up on me.
Yeah.
I do so much better of walking in the mornings than I do in the afternoons. When I start, I'm okay, but when I'm starting out, when in the mornings, especially when now is when it's nice and cool.
Yeah.
And then that heat, you just kind of gradually working your way in the heat. When you're starting your day in that heat, and it's not getting really that much cooler during the time you're out, that's the struggle. But we're going to work on it. I am in training officially.
That's right.
Because I've officially signed up for a 10K in December with the ambassador of all great things.
Yes.
For St. Jude's. And I have also the application that I just got to click submit on. And
yes, you need to do that.
And as soon as I do that, I will be officially entered into my first half marathon. So
that's right.
I said if I was never going to
Yay, golf clap.
I hate to clap for myself. But I said, there was the joke. If I never compete in one, I just want to at least say I could complete one.
Yep.
Well, I've completed one 4 times now.
Now it's time to compete.
So now it's time to just pick it up and put my money where my mouth is. And there just happens to be one that's down just across the border there in Georgia, down at the Chickamauga Battlefield. So coming up in November. So
now, is that the one with the DAV?
No. No, the DAV, that is a 5K. That one's a virtual one.
Oh, that's right.
And I'm considering that, but there's one caveat to that.
What?
It is the day before the half marathon.
Oh, that's right. So you can't do that.
So do I?
No.
Well, it's just a 5K.
No.
I know. I know. I'm sorry that I say that. It's just a 5K.
I was going to say, can I just smack you?
It's only 3.1 miles. I warm up with 6 miles. I mean, I know it took me a long time to get there, but that's the truth. 3.1 miles is really not that far.
I can even do that one.
I mean, and I've done that several times where, I've worked my way into where I did 3 miles today, I did 5 miles the next day, I did 7 miles, and then boom, I busted off, 13 miles.
Mm-hmm.
And matter of fact, the last one I did, that was exactly what I did, was I walked 8 miles, and then the very next day I jumped right in, and I did the 13. So,
yeah, that's true.
So doing the 5 miles the day before is, possible. Physically, I can do it.
Right.
My thing is, especially when you're asking for sponsorships and things like
exactly,
that.
Yeah.
There's only so much that people nowadays can afford to
Right.
give to. And I want to tell you, those who have already jumped in and given me donations for the St. Jude's run there in December for the Memphis Marathon, I greatly, greatly appreciate you, and you'll never know how much it does mean to me. I am officially, because I didn't know how. You have to set a goal when you sign up. I set a goal. I actually kind of set it. I thought kind of low, but I didn't know. I didn't know what to expect, and thanks to the people that have already jumped in there, I'm already halfway to my goal.
Nice.
So if it continues.
Yeah.
I may have to up the goal. So, or we'll see. Or depending upon how the process goes for one of these other runs, I may hit everybody up for something else. So,
Right.
But we'll see. But we'll just see. But,
Well, speaking of Memphis, Gina Smith is out there.
well, hello to Z&G from Memphis, Tennessee.
We miss you guys.
Yes,
we love
we
you guys.
do.
And hopefully the next time that we are in town, we will be able to stop and
Yeah, they said, hopefully we'll
See
see
you.
you in December. Well,
I hope so.
just come on down to the finish line.
That's right. Also, the lovely Larice
Yes.
says, "Hi, B-Dawg.
Hi.
Hi." Rick the Stick is here tonight.
Hello, Larice.
Rick said he almost forgot because of the time change.
But, hey, I understand. I really do.
Yes.
I gotta, because I get that problem with Ed. Ed and them.
Yeah.
Monday nights is because I come home, I change my clothes, and I put my earbuds in. I'm out the door, and before you even get off work,
Yeah.
I'm out on the trail. So by the time I get home, I'm dead tired. I normally hop in the shower, and I'll come back out. I'll sit down on the couch and fall asleep.
Yeah.
And then she'll wake me up and tell me it's time to go to bed. So I gotta get better at that. Rick's show on Sunday night we listened to while we was over there at the
we did.
Tiki Bar.
Yep.
And of course we really enjoyed that.
Yeah. We did. Well, he said he's headed towards Chattanooga and then down to Atlanta.
He's coming through here quite a bit nowadays. So
He is.
yeah.
So we will wave at you, Rick, if you honk your horn.
Absolutely.
You literally drive beside our house whenever you come down 75. So hello to you.
All right. Anybody else?
Let me see. People are slowly coming into
right.
the YouTube.
All right. Well, we can get to some more shout outs as the night goes on. But how about let's kick off some of this new music? I said Erica Sunshine Lee released a new song just within the past week, I believe, and it's called A Little Eagles.
You're thinking, but something's on your mind. It ain't like it was before. Something's changed somewhere along the line. We used to dance when the music played, put pink champagne on ice. Now it's hard to see what's going on through your lying eyes. Maybe we should just take it easy and put on Little Eagles, taking that tequila sunrise. Get a hotel in California, even if there's a heartache tonight. excuses, and you could always make me laugh. I thought hell would freeze over before you and I would lose the fire. How about the warm smell of colitas? Try to light it up one more time. Maybe we can get over it if we put on little eagles, taking that tequila sunrise. Get a hotel in California, even if there's a heartache tonight. Two lost desperados, though I can't tell you why. Let's take it to the limit and pray love will keep us alive. I'm so tired of living life in the fast lane, and we're both hungry for the love we used to make. So let's put on little eagles, taking that tequila sunrise. Get a hotel in California, even if there's a heartache tonight. Two lost desperados, though I can't tell you why. Let's take it to the limit and pray love will keep us. Take it to the limit and pray love will keep us alive. Put on the little eagles tonight. Take it to the limit, take it to the limit one more time. Love will keep us alive. Put on the little eagles tonight.
Hey y'all, it's Michelle Myers, your ambassador of all great things. And every Wednesday beginning at 7 p.m. Eastern, I'm tuned in to a great show, Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou, streaming live on the Tiki Man Radio app or on the YouTube channel. They always have great fun, great music, great conversation. So come on over and tune in.
It goes down smooth, puts you in a good mood, starts your day off right, helps you make it till noon. Ease on back to work, yes ma'am and yes sir. Take your break in the truck, 'cause your old back hurts. Back home you'll have to have a few, just to get you through the evening news. A beer for breakfast, a beer for lunch, beer for supper. It just ain't enough. It makes a mighty good nightcap when your day's been rough. Oh, and in the morning instead of coffee and eggs, I'll have beer for breakfast. When you're mowing the yard, working on baby's car, getting your honky-tonk on to a steel guitar. And if you're casting a line, got troubles on your mind, it can help any day, long as it ends in a wine. A beer for breakfast, a beer for lunch, beer for supper. It just ain't instead of coffee and eggs, I'll have a beer for breakfast. Hey, it goes good with fighting and loving. Beats anything you can cook in an oven. Beer for breakfast, beer for lunch, beer for supper. It just ain't enough. It makes a mighty good nightcap when your day's been rough. Oh, and in the morning instead of coffee and eggs, I'll have beer for breakfast. I said in the morning instead of coffee and eggs, I'll have beer for breakfast.
Oh, yeah. Beer for breakfast. That's brand new music from Zach Top.
I love it.
And,
You know, where we come from, that's called kegs and eggs.
well, the other day, he's big on TikTok. And he's getting bigger on TikTok. And he was like, if I'm going to sing about it, I might as well try it. So his TikTok, he sat down at the breakfast table, poured him a bowl of cereal, and poured a big old beer over top of it.
Oh, no.
And he took a big old spoonful of it, and he goes, why isn't this a thing? So he acted like he liked it. Maybe he's just like Mikey. Mikey likes everything, Who knows?
Well, Z is out there now, too.
Well, hello to Z.
He said he's home from the hair wars.
We have missed you guys. We
Yes, we have.
have not seen or heard from you guys in a while, and we have missed
And
you
I
a
know
lot.
we're awful. It's partly our fault, too. So we're not we're not being ugly.
Well,
we do miss you.
Yes, I have found out. She told me there was a thing, and I did the research. If my children are watching, it's not that I don't love you. I do love you, but I have ADD, and you're out of sight, you're out of mind. I just don't. I get busy and I forget.
Yeah.
I love you, and you're always there, but I forget to call you.
Yes.
But my mom called me last night, so that was fun. Trying to teach your mother over the phone how to program her new smart TV. Mind you, they've never had one before.
And she didn't realize what she was getting when she got that one.
She didn't realize what she was
Because
getting.
when you told her she didn't need a cable box.
She was like, I can't find where I plug my cable box into. And I'm like, do you have a smart TV? And she goes, yeah. And I says, you don't need a cable box. And she goes, what do you mean? And I'm like, you can stream all your cable. Oh no! You thought the world was, I give her really, really bad news. I'm like, it's okay. We'll get through this. Long story short, by about an hour and 20 minutes later, we got her TV programmed, and they were watching Gunsmoke. So,
yes,
crisis averted.
I wonder if she was able to find the shows today that she wanted to watch.
I don't know. That'll be first order of business when I go up there to visit is stop by Mom's and make sure the TV is programmed correctly.
Yes. Well, I've always teased my parents.
Sorry about that.
I was going to say that was weird. I've always teased my parents when they were still alive about not knowing how to work new stuff, new whatever. Like when we had to change cable companies and we went to streaming, I thought they were going to lose their mind when they lived with us. Remember, they couldn't find anything. We ended up having to go back so that they could watch what they wanted.
And I had to teach them how to deal with all that.
Yes.
Just like I've had to struggle with the girls trying to teach me how to use an iPhone.
Yes.
Because I've used an Android for so long. They don't work the same.
No.
And
which is one of the reasons why I don't want to switch, because now I'm that person that has trouble working new things.
Well,
and so our TV, so I hardly ever,
gosh.
hi Mo, I hardly ever watch TV. And so now when I do want to watch something, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. There's two remotes. There's all these little squares on the television, and I just start using the arrows until it lands on something that I want to see, and then I hit the enter. Other than that, I don't know.
Well,
I don't know how to look up
Well,
anything.
the reason being is because when we switched from the Xfinity people, and
I didn't know how to do that one.
and when we switched over, we can stream our cable that we have now, but was not available on Roku TV.
Right.
So we had to plug a Fire Stick into the back of the TV.
Yes.
So if you turn the TV on regular, you can watch the Roku TV and you can go through that. If you want to watch the regular cable or anything, you just click on the little thingy and go to our cable.
Well,
through
see,
the Fire Stick. It's easy.
I know you keep telling me that, but
But conveniently, when I'm not here, I can come back and by golly, she somehow, some way found her ghost stories.
I told you I just use the arrow until I find something that I want to watch.
Well, you do know if you switch over to the Fire Stick, you can just talk to it.
I can?
Yeah, it's got the little microphone on there. So if you just if
Really?
you switch over to the Fire Stick, you just talk and tell it what you want to watch.
Really?
Yeah,
Well, I knew the Xfinity remote did that. I didn't know the Fire Stick did, though.
the Fire Stick does.
So listen, a Fire Stick and a Roku are like an Apple and an Android. I'm just saying. That's freaking awesome. Well, hello, Josh Clark.
Hey, Josh.
Nice to see you. And Mo is at her granddaughter's very loud volleyball match.
Oh.
So good luck to your granddaughter, Mo.
It is volleyball season.
Yes, it is. One of my favorite sports. The only one I played in school. And had I known what I was going to have to go through in practice, I probably would not have played that one.
See, that's one of the things where you were wrong about me because I did not date nothing but cheerleaders. I also dated volleyball players.
She was a cheerleader, too. That doesn't count.
She was a volleyball player in the off season.
She's still a cheerleader. The funny thing is, can I tell the funniest part about that?
Which one?
What she did during volleyball season.
No, I don't even know which one you're talking about now.
So the one that was a volleyball player and a cheerleader, the big scandal that happened whenever she was playing volleyball.
That was basketball. That's the other one.
Oh, well, heck. Never mind then. Yes, and Gina, I'm glad I'm not the only one. So Gina said they're having Taco Tuesdays on Wednesday because it was only the second work day. So she forgot which day it was. So I don't feel so bad now because I've been like that all day.
Let me tell you, it was a good thing that I started prepping on Monday night because I did exactly that.
Yeah.
I forgot yesterday was Tuesday, and I'm sitting there on, oh crap.
Yeah.
I got to finish prepping for the show. It was a good thing that I'd done a majority of it on Monday night. Had done a lot of research for the music. I just hadn't transferred any of it over here to the system and got the video stuff up ready to go yet. But I did exactly the same thing.
Yep.
That because never fails at work, especially 4-day weeks feel like 6.
Yes.
The days just seem like they're so long and they drag on and on and on.
Although I'm training this week, so I have a training class, and that always makes my days go pretty quick, so I can't complain. Also want to give a big shout out to Mr. Ed Kubiak. Him and Felicia are both out there.
That's a couple of the conductors on that peace train.
And they just sent the most beautiful picture. They're sitting in the grass by the lake listening to the show.
Oh, how nice is that?
So I know. I love it. And if you don't mind, Ed, I'm going to be working on some new videos. I might steal that photo for one of our videos if it's okay.
All righty.
Also, want to say if anybody wants to do any new shout outs for us, feel free. We have lots of videos coming up, lots of
we do need some
new things coming.
We do need some more shout outs and stuff to play. Absolutely. So
yes,
everybody, you can get on that. You can record those on either the Tiki Man app, or you can just record one on your phone and email it to us.
That's right. So give them the email address.
It's tropicalcountry.tikimanradio@gmail.com. So
Callie, don't do that.
What's that?
He said if I lose connection, it'll be because I dropped my phone in the pool while trying to grab a beer. Josh says...
As long as he doesn't drop the beer.
Right, don't drop the beer.
You can drop the phone,
For
just
God's
don't drop
sakes,
the
don't
beer.
drop the beer. Josh says he wishes he was sitting by the lake. He's taking a break from weed eating. Josh, you work way too hard.
Yes, he does.
He is always working hard. Rick's been working since Sunday, so he has no idea what day it is either. So yeah, Josh, you need to take it easy. Take a break, buddy.
Absolutely.
And then want to give a shout out to little Mr. Grayson.
Well, hello, buddy.
He is out there. G-Raf was sending me pictures of him earlier. He has his own little table that he sits at now instead of a high chair, because he's 2.
He's a big boy now.
He's learning how to pee in the potty, and we're wearing pull-ups.
Wow.
And she sent me this
He'll
picture.
be going to college before we know it.
I know. She sent me this picture of him sitting at a table eating dinner, and he looks like he's about 25. It is so sad. Yes, you do, Josh. You need to come down and hang out with us.
Absolutely.
You and Chelsea come on down, and we will have a great time.
Well, as we told the Tiki Man, as we took the final dip in the pool with the Tiki Bar on Sunday.
Yes.
So everything's getting closed up there, and everybody's sad. And I said, but that's okay, because we're still going to have some warm days. And you know what pool it ain't closed?
Ours.
B-Dawg and Lou's pool
That's
is not
right.
closed, because B-Dawg and Lou's pool stays open all year round.
That's right.
No,
Not that we swim in it
not that
all
we
year.
swim in it, because it gets a little chilly, but...
I will say, though, some people used it last year to do the polar plunge
Yeah.
in the pool. I was like, all I heard was splash and then screaming. That was it. So,
Well, I know whenever we went up, when we was just getting that warm weather, and that was that first, we're like, I think we're going to go up to the pool.
yeah.
I stuck my foot in there for about 30 seconds, and all of a sudden I could no longer feel my foot. It just like froze numb. So it does get a little cold, even though it's a saltwater pool. It's not heated, so
listen.
it gets a little chilly.
That's right. And then inside the office, clubhouse, whatever, is a pool table. So we can...
And a fireplace.
So if it's too cold, we'll go in and play pool and light fireplace and have a good time. So
we can have a party no matter what.
that's right. So y'all just come on down whenever you want to.
All righty. Well, how about let's continue with the new music, because like I said, we have a boatload of it. Derek James, one of our former guests, got a hold of us. Of course, he is a singer-songwriter from over on the left coast in California, who currently calls Nashville, Tennessee home. And he wrote a little song that he calls Tennessee Twisted.
She had a palm tree tattoo, eyes Levi blue. One look could leave my heart at a standstill. Her mama had a place out on the lake, 40 minutes north of Nashville. But those long summer days weren't long enough. And oh, I still think about us. She's got me Tennessee twisted. Just like those bamboo sheets, her Jack honey kisses. I miss them pouring all over me. Leave it to a southern belle to show 'em in heaven and put 'em through hell. She left my whole world spinning, 'cause she ain't in it. I'm up, down, dizzy. She's got me Tennessee twisted. Anytime I see a U t-shirt, I still feel her in my arms as that sun setting. It's like she's in my truck, turning the radio up when they play Walking in Memphis. Man, forget it, she's got me Tennessee twisted. Just like those bamboo sheets, her Jack honey kisses. I miss them pouring all over me. Southern belle to show 'em in heaven and put 'em through hell. She left up, down, dizzy. She's got me Tennessee twisted. Twisted, just like those bamboo sheets. Her Jack honey kisses, I miss them on me. Yeah, she's got me Tennessee twisted, just like those bamboo sheets. Her Jack honey kisses, I miss them pouring all over me. Leave it to a Southern belle to show me and put him through hell. She left my whole world spinning, 'cause she ain't in it. I'm up, down, dizzy. She's got me Tennessee twisted. Yeah, I'm still Tennessee twisted.
Hey Tiki folks, this is Rick the Stick, and I do my show from 5 to 7 Eastern Island Time every Sunday evening, and it's sponsored by JBL Travel Group. The show is called It's 5 O'Clock Somewhere on the Road. When I'm not doing my show, I keep my one good eye on the road and my two good ears tuned in to Tiki Man Radio. Hey, what could possibly go wrong?
Hi everybody, it's Joe Leo from the JBL Travel Group, and I got to tell you, whether I'm in my office or out on a cruise or somewhere around the country escorting a group at an all-inclusive resort, I always make sure that on Wednesday night I tune into Tropical Country on Tiki Man Radio.
Did you know you took my breath away when I saw you on the fateful day? I asked if you'd wanna get away, we could find our beach. I got a special kind of place in mind, we can escape, leave the world behind. We'll fill a glass, add a slice of lime alongside the sea. Down on a beach in Mexico, under the palm trees, next to the shining sea. We'll drink margaritas in the sunshine. Yeah, we'll start our new life, just living tight by tight. We'll make a living any way we can. Won't really matter, we don't need no plan. We'll find a spot, put our toes in the sand, live a simple life. We'll lose track as the days go by, find our own salty state of mind, and dance at night to the rhythm and rhyme of the Pacific waves. Down on a beach in Mexico, under the palm tree, next to the shining sea. We'll drink cervezas in the sunshine. Yeah, we'll start our new life, just living tight by tight. Stand in front of fence of family, adding branches to our family tree. The sound of the sea, you and me in the orange sunny glow. Down on a beach in Mexico, under the palm tree, next to the shining sea. We'll toast tequila in the sunshine. Yeah, we'll start our new life, just living tight by tight, tight by tight, living tight,
that's Manalo's new music right there.
I am dubbing him the Coastal James Taylor.
The Coastal James. Well, we have the Trop Rock Elvis. Now we have
right.
the Coastal James Taylor.
That's right.
All right, you heard it, Manalo.
Coastal James Taylor, right there.
I can definitely hear that in his voice too.
I know. I just love it. It's so relaxing to me.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So, I wanted to. So lots of people, we mentioned Gina's Tacos, her Taco Tuesday on a Wednesday. Mm-hmm. So Flaz chimed in then.
Hello,
and
Flaz Noogies.
he is currently cooking a locally caught catfish, 15-pounder he got. And so he's cooking it up tonight. And then Gina says...
Hopefully it didn't come from close to the nuclear reactor.
It came close to his house. It came from close to his house.
Oh, okay.
So...
That's okay.
That's far enough away.
Yeah. You can eat it in moderation anyway.
You can.
That's what they say.
only a mild radioactivity. It'll be fine.
Just because you grow a third eye doesn't mean anything.
That's right. And Gina was saying that we should come back to Memphis in February and do the polar plunge with her and then have some hot chili. I said, oh, hell no. I can't do no polar plunge. I'll take the chili.
I don't say I can dig the chili. Listen, we may be northerners, but didn't we tell you we escaped the north to get away from the cold? Right. And then what the hell? The last couple winters, it's gotten kind of cold down here.
It really has.
Or we've acclimated, one of the two.
Yeah, but it did get below zero here last year.
It did.
So it's not just us.
And my family wonders why I do my best to try not to visit in the wintertime.
Right.
But now I've gotten to the point where I'm not visiting in the summer. So
yeah, they're starting to get a little offended.
Well, we're going to probably visit in the fall.
Yeah, we're going to compromise.
We're going to compromise. We're just going to visit in the fall, so we don't have to be there during the summer or the winter.
That's right. Well, all these people talking about food reminded me of something. You might have even been the one to send it to me today. We have to go up to Ohio sometime in the next month or so because Burger King has come out with a new Ohio State meal.
No, I don't have to go up for that.
Oh, come on.
I'm not that excited.
There is an Ohio State Burger King crown.
Paper crown.
Yes.
I'm not that excited about it.
Oh, so disappointed in you.
I'm sure G-Raf can go and get one, but... Yeah.
Hey, Jeff McCarty, speaking of Ohio.
I'm not that... Burger King's got the new... The Buckeye meal.
2 Whoppers.
A cheeseburger. And fries.
And 3 fries.
3 fries.
And...
an Ohio State Buckeyes Burger King crown, yeah.
That's right. So,
we just saw that today on the TikTok,
yeah.
So,
I thought you were going to be so excited about that.
It's a Whopper, a cheeseburger, and it's a paper hat.
Listen.
Why would I be excited about that?
Why would you not?
Because, again...
The dude on the TikTok was all excited.
Well,
Just saying.
He gets paid to be awful excited. I ain't getting paid on there yet.
Listen. Rick said, Flaz, save me a bite of that catfish. I could use an extra eye.
I wish I had that.
I know. That was the best thing I've seen.
That is funny.
Rick, you're so funny.
Oh, my goodness.
And then another piece of information has come out about Ohio as well.
What's that?
So apparently, a certain green leafy substance is now legal in Ohio.
Yes.
Well, what was happening was some of the businesses that sold this ingredient were inviting food trucks to come sit in the parking lots.
That's genius.
And ice cream.
That is genius.
Ice cream and food and drinks.
Set up a food truck right across the street from a dispensary.
Yes.
Bingo.
Well, what they were doing, apparently, is some of the dispensaries also owned said food trucks. And so they would, one of them, as a matter of fact, did an online promotion saying, "Can you take me higher? and then it showed their food truck. So people were getting their product and then getting the munchies and going to the food truck.
Genius.
I know,
That's
right?
great marketing right there.
Well, Ohio's Division of Cannabis Control, didn't know there was a thing.
Well, there is now.
They have now said that they can't do that. And so they have proposed fines totaling $212,000 against 5 businesses for violating the state's advertising rules for marijuana sellers.
Mm-hmm.
So
now it used to be
you can't do that.
Now it used to be in Ohio, if you wanted to have a bar, if you wanted to be able to sell liquor,
yes,
you had to sell food.
Yes,
but not now.
Not anymore.
Now, but food and weed don't go together. Food and weed don't mix.
No, apparently. Well, I guess the violations were related to giving out food and beverages from an ice cream truck and advertising free ice cream on social media, and using a sign that was not attached to the dispensary. So that's what the problem is. They were using the food to lure people into their parking lot.
Oh, I see.
So they're not allowed to do that, apparently.
It's kind of like that. You want some candy, little kid?
Exactly.
I got something right here you'd like.
So, yeah. So Ohio is facing new problems related to their new legal substance.
Fantastic.
Hey, Moni. Moni says hello. And yeah, Verona is in Germany. Verona left and flew over to Germany today, and she's been having a ball.
Well,
I just live vicariously through Verona.
I know. She's just a world traveler.
She really is.
There's a lot of things. I guess that's one thing I could put on my bucket list would be go to Germany, but it's a lot It's a lot easier just to drive to Helen, Georgia.
Right.
I feel like I'm in Germany.
I know. We need to do that too because Oktoberfest is coming up.
Oktoberfest is coming up.
Yeah.
I had some friends who him and his wife took a page out of our book, and for their anniversary, they took a weekend trip this past weekend.
Oh, really?
And Helen, Georgia is actually where they went and spent the weekend.
How fun.
So,
that's cool.
He was like, thanks for the great idea.
Helen is a cool place for sure. And we can thank the Goldens. They're the ones who told us all about Helen.
That's right.
So thank you to you guys.
Okay. Well, hey, we got it coming up here at the top of the hour. We got the brand new JBL Legends Travel Minute. But before that, you want to talk about coastal and country. I don't think you can get more coastal and country than this next artist that I discovered. He is a singer-songwriter out of Hawaii, and this is his latest song called Mr. Radio.
Miles and miles of open highway, I'm listening to the radio. Everything I love is waiting for me a little further down the road. But the loneliness, it kills me. The music, it fills me. I'm just a few more songs from home. Mr. Radio, it's me and you. I'm hanging on to every tune. You help me make it through. And every time I hear my favorite track, the memories come running back. Without music, I'd be blue. Mr. Radio, it's me and you. Some days dark and some days bright. Sometimes sadness rules a lonely night. Then I hear your voice, you play my song, and suddenly everything's alright. But the silence is deafening, and you're my only company. Thanks for coming on the ride. Mr. Radio, it's me and you. I'm hanging on to every tune. You help me make it through. And every time I hear my favorite track, the memories come running back. Without music, I'd be blue. Mr. Radio, it's me and you. You never know you are my one and only friend. I'll turn the radio down and we're hanging out again. Only one request, don't let the music end. Mr. Radio, it's me and you. I'm hanging on to every tune. You help me make it through. And every time I hear my favorite track, the memories come running back. Without music, I'd be blue. Mr. Radio, it's me and you.
And now, Tiki Man Radio is proud to present the JBL Legends Travel Moment with Joe Leo. Take it away, Joe.
Good morning, everybody, and happy Labor Day weekend. This is Joe Leo with this week's Travel Minute from the JBL Travel Group. And today I just want to take a minute and talk a little bit about Labor Day and the Jersey Shore. Here at the Jersey Shore, this weekend is kind of the unofficial end of the summer when all the bennies go home. Now, if you're not from the Jersey Shore, you probably never heard the term bennies, but it's a phrase that was coined many years ago, using the initials of the people that came down to the Jersey Shore and the towns that they came from, which at that time, the most popular towns were Bayonne, Elizabeth, Newark, and New York. And those are the people that kind of came down to the Jersey Shore to enjoy the resort towns and all of our beaches. Now, those of us who are residents here at the Jersey Shore, Labor Day is the beginning of what we call the locals' summer, because the crowds go away and traffic gets back down to normal, and we enjoy the beaches and boardwalks for local summer. However, in the travel industry, Labor Day weekend marks the beginning of one of our busiest seasons, because now the kids are going back to school, people start to focus on travel for the holidays and the variety of different breaks during the course of the school year, whether that's Teachers Convention Week and, of course, spring break. And as I've said in my previous messages in episodes on Tiki Man Radio, if you're thinking about traveling over the holidays, don't wait till the last minute. Cruises and resorts are selling out like crazy. Actually, one of the most requested packages right now is the most magical place on earth, and that is Walt Disney World Resorts, which has some fantastic events that sell out very quickly. The first one is the Epcot International Food and Wine Festival, which runs right now through November 23rd. Then there's the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, which actually starts on August 31st and runs through October 31st. Then the big event, it's Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, which runs November 8th through December 20th. And then last but not least is the Walt Disney World Marathon and Health and Fitness Expo, which runs from January 8th to the 12th. Oh, one more. I forgot. The Epcot International Festival of Arts runs through somewhere around the beginning of January into mid-February. They haven't announced the exact dates yet. But if you have not experienced Disney World resorts during the holidays, it's absolutely beautiful. You could be there right around Thanksgiving time and go back the following day, and the entire park is completely decorated in all kinds of Christmas decorations and trees and stuff. I don't know how they do it. I guess all the little elves run around at night and set that up. But that's the most popular thing this time of the year, as the kids are going back to school and people are starting to think about doing some things for the holiday travel. So anyway, this is Joe Leo, the JBL Travel Group. If you'd like to have any information about any of those Disney packages, give me a call at 732-831-5200. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. This has been this week's Travel Minute. Take care.
Tiki Man Radio is gearing up for the 8th annual Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase Key West bound, October 31st through November the 2nd at the Rick's Dirty Harry's Complex on Duval Street in Key West, Florida. All the artists are booked and locked and ready to go. And of course, our event is free to the public. Everybody is a VIP. This year, of course, we're bringing back the SAC Awards, sponsored by Tiki Man Radio and presented by Tim Campbell. And new this year is the Jimmy Buffett Look-Alike Contest, brought to you by Land Shark Lager. That's right, come dressed as your favorite era of Jimmy Buffett and win a special prize by Land Shark Beer. That's going to be on Friday night, right after Dave McKinney and the Hungry Heart Luck Heroes band plays. And of course, we're going to honor our friend Bill Crawley. Make sure you come by the Tiki Man Radio table and pick up your fan's fan of Bill Crawley. I want to see a lot of pictures. We want to make this special. Bill Crawley played at every event we had, and we want to make sure that we honor our good friend. That's the 8th annual Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase Key West bound, the original Songwriter Showcase during Trop Rock Week, October 31st through November the 2nd at Rick's Dirty Harry's on Duval Street in Key West, Florida. Why would you go anywhere else?
I've been searching up and down the coast for something to ride, lower high tide, my toes on the nose. I packed my boots, swimsuits and guitars. When I can't find waves, I spend my days in honky-tonk bars, singing, ooh, I've got the coastal cowgirl blues. Can't find the heart of my youth or the allure to my heart like I used to. I've never raised cattle, and I can't hoe row. My leash is my lasso when I'm surfing El Paso like a bucking bronco, singing, ooh, I've got the coastal cowgirl blues. Can't find the heart of my youth or the allure to my heart like I used to.
Oh, the Coastal Cowgirl Blues. That is Emily Zeck.
What a fun song.
I know. I played a couple weeks ago. I played one of her songs. She's just a newer artist that I discovered, and I have reached out to her to see if we can get her here on the show, because she just looks like a fun person, and talk about the coastal and the cowgirl. She has it all together there, because she also, I believe, owns like a surf company, a surf shop.
Oh, how fun.
Kind of company. So she's all about the cowgirl and the surf all together. So
that's perfect for us.
And her music is a perfect blend. So
absolutely.
So I have reached out, and we're trying to see if we can get some dates together to see if we can get Emily here in studio. So
awesome.
I thought that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, speaking of trying to get him in studio.
All right.
I am currently, actually, I was just texting with her, talking to Karen, and not a bad Karen, a good Karen.
Hello, Karen.
And Karen is with Alex Key.
Oh, yes.
And so I've been watching him on TikTok for a long time, and he's got such a great voice, and his style.
Alex was actually,
he's one of those bring the country back kind of guys.
He was in our lineup for the New Age 90s country.
Yes.
He was amongst that lineup that we played there.
Yes.
Great guy, great singer. His TikToks are funnier than hell.
They are so funny.
So, but yeah, hopefully we can make that happen. And of course,
well, they are very excited about it, and we are going to chat Monday evening.
Nice.
To see what we can get set up.
Which, of course, next Wednesday right here in studio, we will have Mr. Jason Acey.
That's right.
In studio with us.
Cannot wait for that.
Yeah.
That's been a long time coming.
I know, right?
We've been talking to Jason since before he ever recorded anything.
I remember when he talked about the Tiki Man Says,
Yes,
and sent us that, and he'd been listening. He'd been a listener of the show first. I believe.
And we didn't even know.
And then he sent us that, and we've just had friendship ever since. And this will be the first time we've actually get to meet him in person.
Yes.
Which is super exciting.
Yes, I can't wait. Well, Miss Verona Corona is out there. She said, what the hell time is it? So it is...
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Okay. It is 2:11 a.m. where she's at.
I think, and that wasn't German. I'm sorry. That was
So she is having a ball in Germany. She thought she slept all the way through the night, so she jumped out of bed and then realized we were on.
Don't you hate it when you get your days and nights mixed up?
Oh, I know.
Especially when you're traveling and jet lagged and
right
and all of that. It's been a long time since I've done overseas travel, so
I've never done overseas travel.
I've only done overseas travel out of the country one time. All the other times I went on a boat, that kind of so I kind of slept away.
Right. Well, the ambassador is also out there, so hello to you, Michelle. We love you.
Hello, Michelle. Of course, the ambassador took me hiking on Saturday.
Yes.
She told me to get off the paved path and let's hit the woods. And she took me on the
and took one of the best pictures of you.
She took me on the long trek through the woods, down along the lake.
Yes.
Beautiful scenery.
It's a cool path.
And the horse flies are relentless. I'm going to tell you, these things were like kamikaze bombers coming in. You hear these things coming, you literally hear
really?
Oh my, these things, and they would not leave you alone. They were literally attacking like hornets would.
Oh my gosh.
But they were fly. But it was just one. I mean,
it just followed you?
Oh yeah, it literally chased us up the trail. Kid you not. And yeah, you could hear that thing coming. It literally sounded like a daggone plane coming at you.
Horse flies are loud.
Yep, and I don't know how. I'm wearing shorts, and Michelle, who was wearing pants, is the one who got bit on the leg.
Oh, poor Michelle.
I'm just thinking because she was so much sweeter.
That's right. She tastes sweeter. Callie wants to know if anyone heard how Loretta's granddaughter did on American Idol. I did, Callie. She did not win.
No.
But she has been, since then, she has gotten to perform on the Grand Ole Opry.
Mm-hmm.
She has done a ton of shows. I think it really, really boosted her confidence. And actually, she just posted, I want to say Monday, that she was at
Butcher
Loretta
Holler.
Lynn's ranch.
She went to Butcher Holler, didn't she?
No, she went to the ranch.
Oh, I thought it said that she visited her grandma's childhood home. So I thought she actually went to Butcher Holler.
No, it was
because that house is still you're still available to
I know.
tour that home.
I really want to go, but anyway, they she went to the
ranch.
replica. Yeah.
Okay, so which she has been there many times as a kid.
Well, she grew, and this is what she said. She grew up, of course, across the road at the big white house. But she said this is the first time that she's gone back as an adult and actually did she did the tours and she went through the museum.
So she went through it as a
tourist instead and as a fan instead of as Loretta's granddaughter. So she said it was really, really cool and gave her a brand new appreciation for everything that her grandmother had accomplished. And we talked about that when we stayed there, when we went to the museum. The things that were there were just amazing. And now we have a new one coming to Nashville for Dolly. And I want to go to that one too. I saw an interview where Dolly was talking about this this museum, and she said she was not even aware of everything that she did. And she said when she went in, after they got it all set up and all the stuff was in, Dolly went in to view it. And she said even during the interview, she got emotional. Like for the first time ever, I saw Dolly with tears in her eyes. And she was saying that when she went in there, it was such an emotional experience for her because she didn't realize how much she had done. And she said she realizes that she is in the last act of her life, and that it was just really emotional for her to see everything everything from her childhood up through her career. So I really want to go see it.
I saw an interesting interview not that long ago with Dolly, and interesting trivia question for you.
Okay.
Do you know who the seamstress was that made a lot of Dolly's outfits?
No, but I did hear that she designed a lot of her own.
But she had a seamstress
Okay.
that worked for her for many, many years and sewed a large portion of her outfits.
Okay.
That would be the one and only Keanu Reeves' mom.
Really?
I
love Keanu Reeves.
She was talking. Keanu since she was just a little baby, and his mom actually sewed Dolly's outfits and did all of that. And of course, he grew up and everything. And Dolly was like, I remember and I can't remember where she said it was, but she goes, I was getting ready to perform. I was at it, and she goes, I had a knock at a door. I was getting ready to go out on stage and stuff. And she goes, and of course, I knew Keanu grew up to be a big star. And she goes, a knock at the door. And she goes, opened up the door, and she goes, there's Keanu. And he was like, Miss Dolly, do you remember me? And she's like, hell yeah, I remember you. So she was telling stories about, that when he was just a little kid and stuff, and she watched him actually grow up because his mom worked for her.
How cool is that?
And another side note, Keanu Reeves dressed up in one of Dolly's costumes for Halloween one year.
Really?
What?
He had to have been like 7 because she's so tiny.
What costume do you think he wore? No, he did this as an adult.
Really? How did he put something of hers on? What costume did he wear? I don't know.
He dressed up and wore her Playboy bunny outfit.
Stop it. Really?
And
that explains how he fit it.
And supposedly he joked in an interview and said it was his favorite Halloween costume ever because it was one that belonged to Dolly and his mom had made. So Keanu Reeves is secure enough to wear a Playboy bunny outfit.
I want video photo evidence.
I just saw this interview. It was one of the one lady,
Keanu in a Playboy
the one lady
bunny
that
outfit.
does like Good Morning America. She does a lot of those interviews. Is who it was with, and she had mentioned that to Dolly. They didn't show a picture of him, but she had mentioned that to Dolly, that had come up in a conversation when she had previously interviewed Keanu. So
how funny!
Just a little side note on there, but I thought that was kind of funny.
That is funny.
Oh well. Hey, our buddies, the Boomtown Saints, they have been climbing up and up the independent country charts. They have been traveling all over the country, and they have released a new song, and it is with another artist named Sam Grow, and the name of this song is called Heart Breaks You.
17, yeah, you're captain of the football team. Got your pick of a homecoming queen. Sweep her off her feet, then it's on to the next best thing. You think you're something, don't you? Breaking hearts and taking names. You think it's all just fun and games, till a heart breaks you and you can't sleep crazy. It hurts so bad, drinking don't even phase. You can't one night stand, you can't, don't give a damn. It's just something that you gotta go through. 'Cause you can't love somebody, I mean really love somebody like somebody really needs you to. Till a heart breaks you, till a heart breaks you. You don't know what it's like to keep checking your phone. Now once or twice I'm talking all night long, wondering where you went wrong, or if she's really moving on. You think you'll be alright, she's out with someone new, buddy, you ain't got a clue. Till a heart breaks you and you can't sleep crazy. It hurts so bad, drinking don't even phase. You can't one night stand, you can't, don't give a damn. It's just something that you gotta go through. 'Cause you can't love somebody, I mean really love somebody like somebody really needs you to. Till a heart breaks you, till a heart breaks you. You can't love somebody, I mean really love somebody like somebody really needs you to. Till a heart breaks you and you can't sleep crazy. It hurts so bad, drinking don't even phase. You can't one night stand, you can't, don't give a damn. It's just something that you gotta go through. 'Cause you can't love somebody, I mean really love somebody like somebody really needs you to. Till a heart breaks you, till a heart breaks you, till a heart breaks you. Love somebody, I mean really love somebody like somebody really needs you to.
Hey, this is Ed the Train Man.
Hi, this is Pat the Pitcher Girl. Come get on the Peace Train with Ed the Train Man every Monday from 6 to 8 Eastern Island Time. That's 5 to 7 Central Island Time.
So grab a bottle of reggae wine and come join us for our Monday night party. Live from the Paradise Way Studios in Crown Point, Indiana. Right here on Tiki Man Radio.
It could be someday it's going to come. 'Cause out on the edge of darkness, there rides the peace train. Oh, peace train, take this.
Hey y'all, we're the Boomtown Saints. You're listening to Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou on Tiki Man Radio.
A million miles from nowhere, $50 and a dream. I never seen one of them tequila sunsets, but we drank our fair share, it seems. Gonna be sailing out tomorrow, out past that Houston Bay. gonna see one of those tequila sunsets. Gonna be drinking enough for 2 or 3. I'm gonna be sailing in the blue Gulf with my honey right by me, sailing off in search of them tequila sunsets, passing the time with one in my hand, one in my hand. It'll be anchors away on the ocean blue, out there searching the sea for something true. Me and you drinking our cares away, out in that sun and sea, sailing all day. Set and sail, passing Padre Island, sailing through Corpus Christi Bay. I'm gonna see one of those tequila sunsets. Gonna be drinking enough for 2 or 3. I'm gonna be sailing in the blue Gulf with my honey right by me, sailing off in search of them tequila sunsets, passing the time with one in my hand, one in my hand. Got enough rum to make it to the Yucatan, or a little more tequila for the drink in my hand. Think we can make it to the Keys by dawn. You ain't seen nothing like this back on the farm. Pulling up anchor, tying off the mainsail, waving goodbye to Galveston Beach. I'm gonna see one of those tequila sunsets. Gonna be drinking enough for 2 or 3. I'm gonna be sailing in the blue Gulf with my honey right by me, sailing off in search of them tequila sunsets, passing the time with one in my hand, passing the time with one in my hand, sailing off in search of them tequila sunsets.
That's not a new song. It was a new to me song, recorded back in 2021. That is called Drink in My Hand, and that is John Paycheck. Of course, that would be
Not Johnny.
It'd be the son of Johnny.
Really?
So, yes, absolutely. So
That's why the voice sounded familiar
yeah,
then.
I come across that, and I'm like, John Paycheck. I got to look this up.
Right.
And I started looking at his catalog, and I found that song, and I'm like, that is a perfect song right there. So, but yeah.
That is.
So that would be John Paycheck, the son of Johnny. In this case, Johnny is the older one of the two.
Well, okay then.
Yeah. See?
Well, okay, so, it was only a matter of time till I went off the rails a little bit.
Okay.
So a couple months ago, we were discussing some things that were going to take place in Philadelphia. And it happened this week.
Really?
The 15th annual Philly Naked Bike Ride. It was started in...
Don't look, asshole!
It was started in 2009, and it is supposed to promote cycling as a key form of transportation.
Sure.
And fuel conscious consumption.
Sure.
It's also meant to encourage body positivity. I do not know about y'all, but when I'm naked, there ain't nothing positive going on. So I don't know why they built it like that. And it's not just for bicycles. They welcome, quote unquote, all forms of human powered transportation. So rollerblades, skate scooters, skateboards, and there is a code of conduct.
And you just go down the road just a swinging. Oh.
Right. Right? That's what I'm saying, Michelle. That would be seriously, seriously uncomfortable.
Can you imagine the chub rub?
Oh, my Lord. No, I cannot.
Your thighs would be on fire.
Listen, I'd be causing an earthquake every time I hit a bump.
Oh, good Lord.
Behaving Ohio girls meets misbehaving California boy. That's my story. Cali. Yeah, so that's what happened in Philly. So if you weren't in Philly this weekend, you missed it.
All righty.
I've got a couple of ladies that I work with that are from Philly. I'm going to have to ask them if they attended.
Okay.
One of them, I'm pretty sure she would. Just saying.
I bet you if we reached out there, we probably have several friends that we know that probably would think about and consider participating in such an event.
That is true.
Because we have some crazy friends.
Well, they said that it's a 12-mile route, and it used to be held in September, but the temperature was usually down to about 70 degrees then. And enough
of the guys complained. You okay over there?
No.
She's getting all choked up.
Enough of the naked riders mentioned feeling a little chilly. And so it was moved up to August. I'm just saying.
All righty.
There ain't enough money. Ah, thanks, Michelle. Yeah, there's not enough money for all that. No, sir. There's a strict code of conduct policy, though.
That right.
Ed Kubiak said, what about a pogo stick?
Boing, 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 boing.
That'd be all right, long as you didn't pogo too hard. Just saying. Shrinkage, Michelle.
Well, I ain't going to say, but I mean, they really got to be careful they don't slip off that seat, guys.
Ooh. Could you imagine?
That hurt.
That'd be awful.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, some things are just not a good idea. I mean, granted, that is riding a bicycle naked is normal activity in Key West. But,
right? That's not even a lie.
Just don't forget your angel wings while you do it. And your tutu.
Make sure you at least have a tutu on.
That's right. Don't go out naked for crying out. Put your tutu and your wings on.
That's right. Can you imagine? In other news, there is a gentleman.
There's other news.
There is other news. You know, you mentioned Key West. There's an ongoing thing, discussion about how expensive housing is there. Apparently, it's also expensive in Los Angeles.
I imagine.
In Monrovia, California, there's a newly listed home for sale. It is a half of a house.
Half of a house?
Yes. A tree fell on the other half, and so they tore down that half. But you can buy the other half for $500,000. It's not even a mansion. It's a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom bungalow.
Well, it is half off.
They said it was crushed by a tree in May with 2 renters and 2 dogs inside. There were no injuries, but a fence and most of the roof were
I think
mangled.
I saw that on the news, actually.
Yeah.
I think I did.
Now, what's left of the property with missing walls, hanging wires, and no ceilings is for sale for $500,000.
Wow. I guess things are a little expensive out there, aren't they, Callie?
Right. Callie said, nothing like drafting off a guy who's riding naked.
Yeah, wow. That gives a whole new meaning to being able to see the draft.
Oh, the visuals.
Oh, my.
The visuals.
Speaking of draft, we're not going to see the draft, but just a quick programming note before I forget. There will be no Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man this Sunday because myself and the Tiki Man Flies are heading down to Atlanta Motor Speedway for the NASCAR
And Kevin's
race.
going with
and
you.
Kevin is going with us.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Angels Kevin.
The Tiki Man is cashing in his birthday present that I gave to him. So I had tickets to go to the NASCAR race. So I gave one to him for his birthday. And Flass had never been to a NASCAR race. So
yeah.
We are going to take him to Redneck Hell and introduce him to NASCAR. He'll never be the same.
He won't, and he's going to be hooked. He's going to be hooked.
I did not. That's what I told him. I says, listen. I used to be a drag guy. Because we only lived about 35, 40 minutes away from the drag strip, where Mid Ohio drag strip, where they had all the big Grand Nationals and things like that. So I was big into drag racing, not necessarily into NASCAR, but whenever I went to a NASCAR race with my brother-in-law, and that's all it took. One race, and it was like I was hooked. And of course, it was the Mountain Dew Southern 500 at Darlington, which is the historic track. It's not an overly big track, so you really got to experience the race there, and that's all it took. And sadly enough, that was in 2001. That
really?
Yeah. I believe it was.
Wait.
Yes, 2001.
Is that the race that you don't remember part of?
No.
Because you were passed out in the infield?
I was not passed out in the infield at any race.
Okay, the first race you got really drunk at with your dad.
Oh, that would have been our party weekend at Bristol Motor Speedway.
Okay.
And I remember every bit of it. My dad tells lies. If you've never known, my dad he stretches the truth a lot. Did I have a little too much? Yes. But it wasn't nearly as bad as what he made it sound to be. So, there's that.
That's funny. Well, we talked about emotional support animals the other day, and we think that you are Daggett's emotional support animal.
I think so.
Okay, so apparently there's a famous emotional support alligator.
Oh, really?
His name is Wally.
Wally the alligator?
Wally the alligator. He has his own Facebook page and everything.
Wow.
And he was stolen during vacation. He actually has a red harness that he wears, and he walks around with his owner. Yeah.
Wow.
His owner takes him on walks.
Wow.
And they were on vacation in Brunswick, Georgia. And somebody stole him.
That's just down the road.
Yeah, somebody stole him out of his pen. And so apparently it was a practical joker who likes to play jokes on his buddies. And so he took Wally and he put him in someone's yard, fenced in yard, to scare them. So they called a trapper, the person who was being scared, and the trapper came, picked up Wally, not realizing who he was, and released him in a swamp with about 20 other alligators.
So Wally has been returned to the wild.
So Wally was found and then, yes, returned to the wild. And so they filed a police report, and he waited to file the police report because at the time
Excuse me, I'm trying to find my missing alligator.
Right. He didn't have the proper permit for Wally to be in Georgia. And so he couldn't file a report until later. So he ended up.
My question is did he have Wally chipped?
I don't know.
That'd have been a smart idea.
It would have been. Well, apparently, this is up around Philadelphia too. Imagine that. Apparently, Wally was nominated for America's Favorite Pet last year. And 2 months later, a misunderstanding prevented him from entering a Phillies game as the, because he's an emotional support animal. So he has to be allowed.
So he was
everywhere.
found.
No, they still haven't found him. This is all before.
He's gone.
Yeah. So now there was about 20 other alligators in the swamp. And so now they're trying to figure out which one he is. So Wally the alligator, the emotional support alligator.
Hey, Wally.
Well, let me see. Nope. He's still released into a swamp somewhere. So, nope. They haven't found him.
All right, well.
Night flies.
Wait, Flash, you don't want to go to bed yet. I got great more music coming up. And, they write songs about, motivation can come from anywhere when it comes to songs. And, we know that country songs has a history of writing music about good-looking women.
Yes.
Whether it's blonde hairs or brunettes or
yes.
They just always have a way to, girls in a country song, as they say. And, but sometimes there is a demographic of women that are just completely getting left out of all of these country songs.
Really?
Yes. And, they are called the Southern ladies under tremendous stress. And if you use that as an acronym, yes, we're talking about the sluts. Here's Caitlin Clampett, SLUTS.
This goes out to all my Southern ladies. There's songs about brunettes, songs about redheads, ditties about big titties and fat bottom rear ends, Carolina girls and California blondes. But I thought I'd write about us country girls who do it all. Yes, L-U-T-S. Southern ladies under tremendous stress, always saying yes, like S-L-U-T-S. We're on top of everything, even when it's hard. Always getting tied up in the office, house, and yard. Sharing our cherry pie with the whole damn town, with wide open arms. No wonder the boys come around for S-L-U-T-S. Southern ladies under tremendous stress, always saying yes, like
this is Mo, listening in from North Carolina to Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou on Tiki Man Radio. Wednesday evenings, 7 to 9 p.m., where the boots meet the beach.
I wouldn't be a sailor, wouldn't dream of the ocean blue. I wouldn't have gone everywhere I've been, and I'd still be playing to empty bars and empty rooms where no one cared about the songs I did. And I think of all the friends I've made and the moments that I've had that never would have happened without him. I never would have met my wife, I wouldn't recognize my life in a world without Buffett. Now the captain's gone, it was time to sail away, but he left behind his parrot-head pirate fleet. Now the water ain't as blue, the sky is a little more gray, and the margaritas just don't taste as sweet. He followed all the song lines and chased them to the end, enchanted by that magic island beat. Now we're left to survive and keep that beat alive in a world without Buffett. And some of it's magic, some of it's tragic. When it feels the world is coming down, we breathe in, breathe out. As I hear the music almost every day, and when I do, I smile and close my eyes. And I know he's still here, 'cause you know what they say, hey, legend never dies. He lives on in every one of those songs, from the drinking tunes to the heartfelt lullabies. As long as music fills the sea, there will never be a world without Buffett. 'Cause he was just a poet who lived before his time.
That's the brand new song from Brighton Stoll called Without Buffett. And you know that.
What an emotional roller coaster you just sent us on.
I know, right?
The first song was hysterical, and this one was so sweet.
Well, that is a good DJ can take you up and can take you down. Make you cry and make you laugh all in one set. So
that's right.
That was my goal right there. But I mean, there was so much within that song that is so true, because since our move here, I realized you realize the end of this month, it'll be official 8 years.
Wow.
That I've been here. I got here a couple weeks before you, but
yeah,
I got here the last week of September.
That's right.
In 2016, so it'll be 8 years. That
wait, that would make this 9 years.
No, 8.
16 to 24. Oh, yeah. I guess I needed to learn how to do math.
So it'll be 8 years this is September that we've been here. But, we spent a year here really not knowing anybody because we were busy and we had parents that we were taking care of and things like that. But there at the beginning of 2018, our lives changed forever.
Yes,
when we just answered a random invite to on a Facebook
Super Bowl party,
to a Facebook Super Bowl party. And we walked in and was greeted by a large group of people that called themselves Parrot Heads.
Yep.
And our life has not been the same.
I know.
So,
one of the best things that ever happened to us.
I know, right? We met all the friends we got here today.
We didn't know what we were missing.
This whole radio adventure all began.
Yeah.
Because we answered an invite to a Super Bowl party.
Yep.
And it happened to be, it was a Parrot Head party. So.
Yep.
How things happen.
I know. So, yeah. I love that song. And Callie, I agree with you. Callie said, sure hope Matt can keep the Coral Reefer Band together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard anything about that, although we did learn something.
I learned a couple of different things.
Yeah.
The other night I watched the Toby Keith celebration. And there at the end, I was a Toby Keith fan, but I guess I never really paid that close attention. I know that he wrote a lot of songs with Scotty Emmerich. That was pretty much known that was his co-writing partner. What I did not know, because at the end toward the end there, his daughter came out to sing, and of course they said accompanying her was two of Toby's longest collaborators, which was Scotty Emmerich and Matt McAnally. I did not know that.
I didn't know Mac was that close to
Mac is
Toby.
Mac has co-written a lot of Toby's songs.
Yeah, what they say, like 5 number ones or something?
I'm not sure. Not sure on the number. But also in news, realized that, was it 2 years ago, I took you to the Caverns.
Yes.
To go see Mr. Neil McCool.
Yes, sir.
Well, I just saw in the Facebooks today, Mac McAnally is going to be performing at the Caverns.
Oh.
And it is also going to be a Sirius XM live broadcast.
Really?
So tickets are, I believe, available now. So that's just not that far, about an hour from here.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's
not that far from Josh either. If Josh isn't back to Weed Eating.
Yeah. So Mac will be playing the Caverns, and I think that's what it was. Yeah, a Sirius XM live broadcast.
That's awesome.
So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
Hey, Uncle Alex. So the Caverns, when you took me there to see Neil, we actually got to stay at the Treehouse.
Yes.
So the Caverns are in Pelham, Tennessee.
Yes.
Which is not far from Mont Eagle.
No, it's not far from Josh there either.
No. So, and it's such a cool venue. You literally walk down into a cave, and they have a really nice stage. There's not a bad seat in there.
No.
And it's pretty small in comparison to a lot of places. So, I mean, I think it maybe seats. You think 300?
I don't know if
I don't even know if it seats that many, but
I don't know.
But yeah, so if you want it up close and personal,
all I know is you wait, and then they walk you down the trail, into the cave, and it opens up into almost like, who would ever thought that a cave would have more or less a grand ballroom?
Yes, with chandelier, the whole thing.
The chandelier. I never expected to see a concession stand.
And bathrooms.
And plumbed bathrooms in a cave.
Yep.
But this place is really, really nice.
It is.
Like I said, you got to, it's a hike to get down in there.
Yeah.
It's even more of a hike come out because it's all uphill coming out.
Right.
So
right.
Going there is good. You fall down, you just roll down into the thing. But coming out, it's a hike uphill.
Yeah.
To get out of that place. So,
yeah.
But,
so if y'all want to up close and personal, get to see Mac McAnally.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Look it up online. The website for the Caverns.
You got the dates? These performers, they have them up there yet?
Actually, let me look. Where is Matt? Hold on. Okay, I'm not seeing it yet in the Caverns website. I don't know if it's on Max. When did you say you thought it was?
I don't know the date.
Oh, okay.
I don't know the date, but you can look it up.
The Marshall Tucker Band's going to be there as well.
Yeah. But while you look it up, I got another song to play. Talk about
and then I'll
taking
find
you
it.
on a journey. You know, where we've heard a lot of songs about different things, and we've heard about getting drunk at the Waffle House. Register tells us all about that, and I believe the Tiki Man has experienced that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he has.
Not once or twice, but maybe 4 or 5 times, just like Patty.
Right.
But
we miss you, Patty. By the way, Rick, let Patty know that we miss her and give her hugs for us. We haven't gotten to talk to her lately.
But I guess the real question is have you ever found love at the Waffle House?
Some would say we fell too soon. 2 kids blinded by an August moon. I just knew I liked you, Georgia Twain. By New Year's Eve you had a ring. We slow danced to Marvin Gaye at a Waffle House on 98. You twirled me round and round. Didn't know where we were headed next. We just knew we'd figure out the rest. And we're still laughing how our forever started out at a Waffle House. My white dress was a thrift store find. The t-shirt had a hole in the side. We barely had the cash to cover our meal, but in your eyes I'd see that what I felt was real. And we slow danced to Marvin Gaye at a Waffle House on 98. You twirled me round and round. Didn't know where we were headed next. We just knew we'd figure out the rest. And we're still laughing how our forever started out at a Waffle House. Anybody else might think we're crazy, but I'd do it all again with you, baby. How sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is. We slow dance to Marvin Gaye at a Waffle House on 98. You twirl me round and round. Didn't know where we were headed next. We just knew we'd figure out the rest. And we're still laughing how our forever started out at a Waffle House. Our forever started out at a Waffle House.
Here's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Sundays, it's The Big Show. Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man starting at 10 a.m. Eastern Island Time. Streaming live on the Cammy's Grammy Live Cam from the Chocolate Bar Studios in Harrison Bay. Come over and be part of the show. After The Big Show, it's Tuesday on the Island replay with B-Man and Michelle. Recorded live from Key West. Later that afternoon, it's 5 o'clock somewhere with Rick the Stick. You never know where he's going to pop up. On the Road with Rick the Stick, starting at 5 p.m. Eastern Island Time every every Sunday. Mondays from 6 to 8 p.m., get on the Peace Train with Ed the Train Man, live from Crown Point, Indiana. Tuesday at noon, it's Surfs Up with Callie McCool and the student crew. Tiki Man Radio's internship from Antioch High School in California. The kids are learning how to produce and do their own show. Compliments of Tiki Man Radio. It's the Lunchbox Special with Surfs Up every Tuesday at noon, Eastern Island Time. Wednesdays, it's Where the Boots Meet the Beach with Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou, streaming live on the MFG Tropical Live Cam from the Legends Studio in Ottawa, Tennessee from 7 to 9 p.m. Make sure you catch the Friday kickoff with Jen Shen from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. every Friday. Jen kicks off the weekend and tells you all the activities coming up on Tiki Man Radio and spotlights all of our sponsors. That's the Friday kickoff with Jen Shen every Friday from 11 to 1 p.m. You don't want to miss it. Friday starting at 8 p.m. it's Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle from the Beachy Shell Studios in Key West, live every Friday, having some fun with their friends and sharing great music. Saturdays, take a trip back in time with Jukebox Saturday mornings starting at midnight and going to noon. Brought to you by Lake Winnipesaukee, the oldest amusement park in Georgia. This is where we open up the massive archives of the radio station and take you back to that old shaggin' music. That's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Make sure you tune into all these great shows and keep listening to Tiki Man Radio and have some fun.
All right. Well, I have to apologize. I got everybody's hopes up. That event actually took place on Sunday night.
Oh, we missed it.
It was Sunday night at 9, and it was actually on Radio Margaritaville. So I apologize.
Really?
So if you're on SiriusXM, maybe stay tuned, and I'm sure they may do a replay.
That would be cool.
Which, of course, it was a Max tribute to Jimmy. So. Yeah, I know.
That would have been amazing.
But yeah, that happened there at the Caverns on Sunday night. So.
We need to stay more in the loop.
Well, Facebook giving me these alerts just way too late.
Right?
I just got it today.
Really?
Yeah, it just gave me the alert today. That happened 4 days ago. Yeah, and of course I didn't.
Facebook's a little slow.
And I didn't see the little 4 days ago thing when it popped up. It just let me know that, hey, there. As soon as I saw that, I drew to like, oh my gosh, there's the Caverns, blah, blah, know where this is. And I kind of didn't pay attention to the details because my ADD brain just immediately just focused on one thing and not the other. And so.
I can't even say anything about that because you know how bad I am.
So I apologize.
It's all right.
All right. So.
Well, on the plus side, for those of you who are around our age that know about the Marshall Tucker Band, they're going to be at the Caverns on November 24th.
Oh, very nice.
And lots of other cool stuff going on. And something I did not know about the Caverns.
What's that?
Did you know that they film a PBS show there?
No.
Yeah, so they do this taping of a show, and I gotta find it again. Okay, they call it the Caverns Sessions. It used to be called the Bluegrass Underground, and it's a musical adventure series.
You can't get more underground than that,
right? It's a musical adventure series on PBS that features both long-established and emerging artists within a broad spectrum of genres, including roots rock, jam band, R&B, country, soul, folk, Americana, and bluegrass.
Well, how cool is that?
And so they will be taping, or they did tape in March, but there's multiple seasons of it that you can watch on PBS TV.
Well,
Who knew?
It makes me go back and regret because whenever I had her, took her there to go see Neil McCoy at the Caverns, I was actually invited to come and work security there.
Yeah. But no.
Because there was somebody there I knew, and of course I didn't know. But yeah, they work security there, and they're like, "You want a job?" And I'm like,
He said no.
I'm like, no, I'm not really looking for a part-time job. I got enough irons in the fire, which, that makes me kind of regret now.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd be more in the loop as to what's going on.
Right? You could have worked that night.
Maybe.
You wouldn't have done it because it was a Sunday night. You need your beauty sleep.
Well, hey, do you have anything else that you want to cover before
Nope.
we work on getting out of here?
Nope, that is all my exciting news for tonight. I do want to encourage everybody to please be kind to one another. You really never know what somebody else is going through.
That's right, because let me tell you, I've been dealing with assholes all week. I'm just.
But on the other side of
I'm
that,
not even pulling punches on. I've been dealing with assholes.
on the other side of that,
that's why I really needed tonight. I needed the positivity. Thank you for raising my spirits.
on the other side,
I don't know
of
if you
that,
feel better, but I do,
dear. They probably need some positivity too. Just saying. But, there's a lot of awful things going on in the world right now, especially today. And I really, as soon as a tragedy like that happens, then here come the politicians and here come the protesters and here come all the negative stuff surrounding it. And I just want to encourage everybody to focus on the love and focus on the sunshine in a horrible, horrible situation. So not only in that situation, but in every situation, we can always find something good out of every bad thing that happens. So sometimes we might have to look a little harder than others for it, but it's always there. So just be kind.
Yeah. That's right. Just be nice.
That's right.
Yeah, as Patrick says, be nice. Even when they're jerks, be nice.
That's right.
Until it's time not to be nice.
Mr. Positivity over there.
That's right. Well, thinking on the positive side, I need to thank our great sponsors, because without them, we wouldn't be able to do this each and every week. Of course, MFG Records, Tropical Live Cam here on Tiki Man Radio YouTube channel. Thank you to Dave Signs and Beth Travers. If you are a up-and-coming artist and you're looking for somebody to take your music to the next level, well, reach out to MFG Records and see what they can do for you. They've been in the music industry a very, very long time. And, of course, Joe Leo, JBL Travel Group, the official travel company of Tiki Man Radio. Why scour the internet to try to do stuff yourself when it doesn't cost you anything extra to trust a professional? So give them a call, 732-831-5200. And, of course, goaltending services, GTS Charters down in Key West. When you're down in Key West, make sure you get out there on the water, experience everything Key West has to offer, such as the sandbars, the backcountry, and just the beautiful, beautiful scenery. And there's no better people to do it with than Monty and Gypsy at GTS Charters. And make sure you check out the Outfitter store right above the Hurricane Hole restaurant before you get out there on the boat, because they have everything that you need. They have your snacks, they have your coffees, souvenirs, whatever you need. Your GTS swag. They got it all. So
and
make sure
they
you
have
check
a new
them out.
logo.
They do have a new logo.
They have a new logo, so you're going to be seeing a new logo on a lot of our stuff.
Yep, actually, if you looked closely on the promo I did for tonight.
Did you get to switch it? Good.
It was there. Yes.
Fabulous.
I
I
swear.
can't see that far.
She just doubts me all the time. She just doubts me. She sends me stuff. Let me tell you, she'll send me stuff on the internet. She'll be like, "Look at this," and I'm like, "I know. I sent it to you 2 days ago."
I do the same thing to you, because at least I put a little heart or a thumbs up or something. He just ignores mine. And then if I don't mark one of his, he'll say, "Did you see what I sent you? You didn't say anything." And I'm going to start doing that back.
I have better things to do.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes I'm busy.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Well, thank you everyone for tuning in, because again, without you, there wouldn't be a reason for us to be doing this, because you are what makes this show so special and makes us want to continue to do it. It's hard to believe that we are over halfway through this year, and this was season 4. So we're halfway through season 4 already, but we're not going to be like Yellowstone and take 5 months off.
I was going to say,
and then come back. We're going to continue right here next week. Of course, Mr. Jason Acey will be our guest in studio. We will see you next week, everybody.
Bye, y'all. Have a great night.
lot of fun. But the set list is all done. The night was very loud and you've been a good crowd. But you know it's time to run. You've all been very kind, thank you for your time. You put me to the test as I try to address all of your requests for the night. As we look to the moon and the manager's protocol. Well, I don't ever want to end, but for now, my friends, last song, last call. A spirit with his clientele, and the drinks are flowing well. A beer sent from the bar and a healthy tip jar. Handsome tunes that I can sell. It's been a cool room, but it's ending too soon. And they remember to tip the bartender as they surrender to the tab. And they lip sync to the lyrics that they used to recall. Anytime I gotta say those words, oh no, last song, last call. Some came as ones and left by twos. Some still are dancing in their shoes. I break down the gear as we wind it up here. After the last song that I choose, it's the last ride near closing time. The final round poured as I strung the last chords, and the guitar returns to the case. Needless to say, it was a pleasure to play for you all. Here's to toast to everyone as I finally say last song, last call. Here's a toast to everyone as I finally